Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome to Ekascloud. Today in this video, we are going to see the hands-on lab on Azure Devops Boards. So, usually this Azure Devops Boards, it is used for agile planning and also for customizing like what we are doing in Kanban boards. Here, that Kanban board customizing and for team processes management also, we will be using this uh, Azure Devops boards only. So, in this particular video, we are going to see how to create this project teams, iteration and area paths, and how to create work items and how to manage sprints. That is what we are going to see. So for this ones to start with, let me go to my Azure DevOps portal. Here I have my organization and I have used one GitHub uh, project I used to show this demo. So here, if I want to create a team to this project as a first step, how to create project team. So we have to go to that project and under this project, you can see the project setting. Here you can go and if you go to the teams, you can create your team. So I have created one test team. If you want to add a new team, you can add. So if you know the members, you can add the members here also and you have to give the permission. So you can see the permissions, possible permission while creating itself. You can give it here. So let us say project administrator, and let's say new team. If I want to create, no, so a new team with the project administrator permission. It would, if you say create, it will be create that team. So here you can see. So if you go to the team, there is one user. This is me as a user here because I have created this team. So I would be the default member of this team. And if I want to add a member to this team, I can add it from here. And if any setting changes need to be for the team, if you want to profile picture or team detail, if you want to include, you can include it here. So, and the creator who would be the administrator of this new team as well. And let's go to this member again. And if you want to add members, so you can add, if you can add the user's email ID or a group, whatever you have, you can uh, add the member to this team. And next, this is, and if you want to set permissions for the team, we can go here and you can see the list of group which we have created. Meaning team means it's a group of members, so you can see the new team as well. So if you add so some sort of by default the permissions are allowed only. So if you want to any changes like a member addition also, we can do it from here. Next, if we want to do some iteration, the next item in our topic, if we want to do iterations or a sprint, like iteration or sprint, both are same only. So we can go to the team configuration, and here in this only you can see the backlog item. Backlog items in the work pending item that needs to be completed or that assigned task which are need to be completed or which is in the process of making it, that we will can say like backlog items. So here uh, you can see the details, backlog navigation levels, and what are all that the day's team going to work and working with bugs. So like that, we can see the general information here. So let's create some iteration. So iteration is nothing but it is referred to as a regular the team plan and tracking of that work at regular in work time interval that we will call it as sprint. So sprint is nothing but just or if you are setting a sprint for 2 weeks means that you are planning to complete a small task by the within this 2 weeks time. Okay, so that we will call it as either iteration or sprint. So here if you want to manage your iterations, you can do it here only. So if you want to add a new iteration, so we have to add a new iteration. And these are all the iteration which is created by the GitHub project members. So I have not created, and if I want to create no, so I can add a new iteration here. So iteration name we have to give and how long it should exist, that details I have to give it here. And if I save and close, this new iteration would be added to this list. And if you want to select some sprint, so you can select it from here also. So some sprint, if you want to select from the existing list also, you can select and uh, do it here. So you can see the list item added here. Okay. So here, if you want to edit some of the details, you can edit here itself. So next we can see the area path. Let's go to the area here in this same team configuration. You can set both iteration and you can manage the area. So area means so it will be determining uh, what is to be shown to your team's backlog, as team's backlog, and who is responsible for which item. That kind of information we can create through this areas. So if you want to create new area, you can create a new area here, area name, and you can create a new area and you can include it here. Let's say so it will be added here and you can select if you want change or anything need to be added, you can add it here. If you want to include sub areas also, you can add it from here. So this is all about the second item, how to create sprint and like iteration and area path, and how to manage it. So while doing this Azure Devops board items, we can see these are all getting reflected in that work items. So now let's go to the board item. Just here, go to the board and you can see the list of work items. And again, one more board tool also you can see here, and backlog, print, and queries. Work item means, so depending on the project which we are selecting, so the work item would be differing. So since this is my shuttle is a Scrum project, it has a few more extra work item here: bug, epic, feature, impediment, and product backlog item, task, and test case. So any work item we can add it from this link. And let's say if I want to add a new epic means I have to add a title to this epic. So new epic, let's say. And most of the relevant features, like if you want to add a tag, you can add a tag. And here you can see this is now it is showing some few items it is showing disable. But if you want to create copy a work item and move to team project like that, you can. If you want to create branch also, you can create here. And you can see the deployment for the release state and for the development state. You can add the link also. So if you want to create a related work link, you can add it from here. So add an existing work item. So let's say if you want to add a new link item, you can add it from here. So either existing item or new, we have to create a child work item, then you can add a new work item. So as a parent, we can you make use of the existing item only. So related work item can is to be create as a link. We can do it from here. And all the if you want to give the description, you can give it here. And priority. So priority in the sense when which sequence this epic has to be handled. That priority order we have to give it here. And also start date, end date, like that. You can status also you can add here. So start date and target date and effort, business value. So if you want to add criticality, any related information pertaining to this epic, we can manage from this tab. So, and you have to create and save this work item. And let us go back to our work item. And this new epic can be seen here. And if you want to add some column options, you can add and you can modify the order. And if you want to see the details, you can see from here. And now let's go to the board. So to get a clear picture which work item is assigned to which one, so you can go to the board and you can see here. So if you want to add a new item, so let's say test work item, let's say. So whom to be assigned. And so this details, so if it is on hold, because if before going to approve or commit, we can make a new column called on hold to test um, the to like a pre-stage. We can before approval we can make a pre-stage to verify all the details. And that can be once if you are successfully completed the new work item, and we can move to the iteration also. So where we have created, you can see the new child sprint, and like that we can move to the iteration also. And if you want to add a test, sorry, task, you can add a new task here. So let's say if a project needs a database and that needs to be created through uh, Azure template, ARM template means we can add as a task here. So the task would be assigned to some team. So you can assign to, so here we can assign this task to some person. Let's say new task I'm just creating, and we can ask so here we can assign to the team members. So so far I have not added any team members. So I'm the only one. So if I want to assign to this person, so that it is assigned to that particular person. If we have so many members, too many members means we can assign to a particular member. So this bike item, I can once it is approved and if it is the changes what we have done, it is committed means either we can move to committed, and once it is completely done means we can move to done column also we can move. So that this what are all the processes we are doing here, it can be go for approval and final uh, test phases it can go. So now if I want to add a new column, how to do it? So here we have to go to the settings, and here we can see many features. So for product backlog, so here we can see product backlog item and bug only. So for these two items, we can create so many like a show ID, effort, tags, and styles also we can create. Rule one. So how the so you can see here if you want to create a new style also you can create, and the card color. So this is how I have created this item also. So you can we can select any color from this one, and based on the severity also we can make the color changes. And moreover, sorry, mistakenly I closed that one. And if for the tag colors, if you want to add you can add tag colors also. And columns, so how to create a new column? So here if you go if you want to create a new column you can add a new column here. So where to be mapped, that also we can mention here. These are all the main point related to this work item. And in this project, there are list of work items which I created. Few things I created for testing, but these are all the default work items, and so it can be seen as a work item that needs to be assigned, and it has to be completed. And you can see from here area path, it is um, like my shuttle, it is there. And if you go to the sprint also, so the next item in our list is so you can see what are all the new item which I created, you can see as the sprint here. So this is also you can see like to do in progress and done, it is listed here. So as we discussed, if I this one is completed means I can move to this column. So this shows now committed. If I want to change to done means, so that would be save and close means it will be automatically going to this done column. It will be going. So we have to do the 1 second. It will take some time to reflect. So this way we can manage our sprint item also. So this is how we have to handle. This is the basic information to handle and basic demo related to our Azure DevOps board. The remaining item, queries and other item, we will see in our upcoming video. Thanks for watching.